I was going to ask you the nice easy how you settling in stuff, but when you come on loan and the results aren't going your way, it makes things kind of difficult, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Obviously, in an ideal world, I would have came here, played every game, and win every game. But it was never going to be like that. I know what this league's like, and it's a difficult league. I said in my first interview that anyone can beat anyone in this league. So it's a difficult situation we're in, but it's up to us to grind it out and pick up some points.
The managers just said exactly the same thing. Anybody can beat anybody in this league. At the moment, Tranmere are on the wrong end of the results. So how do you go about changing that?
Yeah, I mean, there's no specific answer. We train well all week. On the Saturday, it's just not been going for us. A couple of games we might have been unlucky, but there's a couple other games where it's just not been good enough. That game against Mansfield just wasn't good enough from everyone. So it's up to us to put it right. There's no one else that can do it for us. It's down to us. So I'm looking forward to this game at the weekend. Obviously, they're doing well, and on paper they might be favourites, but I'm looking forward to it. It's a big game for us.
What wasn't good enough against Mansfield?
Just everything. Start to finish, we didn't start the game right. We didn't even create many chances, and to be honest, it was all them. We went in with the right attitude. We went in wanting to win the game. Of course we did, but just on the day, nothing clicked. Nothing went well for us, and they deserve to win. So it's up to us to show a reaction, and it's a big game to do it.
It's amazing how important the start of a match is, isn't it? It's clearly not the be-all and end-all of everything, but we know that. But if errors creep in early, and it can sort of spread like the plague, and it passes from one player to another, and then apprehension sets in, and then players become nervous, and it almost becomes impossible to give of your best, even though you want to.
Yeah, you've hit on the nail there. That's exactly what it kind of feels like. That kind of energy goes around the team. But we're hoping to kind of put that to a side now. We've had a bad run. It's a result like this, a result beating Stevenage would really kick us on. I think we're obviously quite short of the playoffs right now, but we really just need a result. And no better game to do it probably than to play second in the league. We've got a good home form, and like I say, I'm looking forward to it.
Even though you'd rather not have it, sometimes those really bad performances can lead to, to individual and collective reappraisals of what you're doing and what you should be doing, and they can be good to learn from.
Absolutely, we've reviewed the last few games, quite deep, and I think every player that's played in those games can all say it's not been good enough from them. From us individually and as a team. The goals we've been conceding just haven't, you can't win games if you're going to concede the goals that we conceded, and we're obviously not creating too many goal scoring opportunities at the moment. So like I say, it's up to us, it's up to players like me. I take responsibility in that. I play in the heart of the midfield, and it's up to players like me and the other boys in there to create chances for them forward players, and we're not doing that at the moment. But there is talent in the squad, a lot of talent, and I'm sure once things do start clicking, it will put us on a run.
It is important to hold your hands up, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, I'd love to have came in here and play my best football that I've ever played. Of course I would, but being honest with myself, I haven't, and I'm sure there's a few other players that feel like recently it's not been good enough. So yeah, it's up to us. It's up to us to put it right, because there's no one else that's going to change it for us.
Yeah, the manager's brought you in to bring composure and authority and the ability to create chances. So Mickey Mellon's a good judge. So he believes that you can do that.
Yeah, and so do I. I've done that at my previous clubs. So it's a challenge right now. It's one that I've not really been part of too much in my career so far, as when we're losing a few games, but I am looking forward to this challenge because it's something different, and there's a lot of pressure on us right now to perform well, and I quite like that pressure myself. So I'm looking forward to it on a personal note to prove people wrong that we're a good team and we've got good talent in the squad.
Because about Tranmere a long time before you came here, there is a reputation that they have.
Yeah, exactly. We obviously played against them last year when I was at Forest Green, and they'd been kind of after me the full January window. So yeah, I feel like, you know, I kind of owe the gaffer, you know, a few good performances for kind of getting me out of the situation that I was in at Forest Green to bring me here. So yeah, I'm putting pressure on myself to perform well and, you know, do my part for him and for, you know, the rest of the boys in the club itself, because I believe in my abilities, and I know the other boys do as well. So it's up to us to go out there on a Saturday and do it in front of everyone.
Bad runs are part and parcel of football for all players at different levels, but they don't last forever. And one result against, you know, a good side, that there could be turning points that just have the ability to change things around as if a switch has been flicked.
And that's exactly what I mean when I say like, anyone can beat anyone, and you just need to put a good run of wins together in this league. And obviously it's easier said than done, but you know, what other game than playing second in the league with, you know, I think they're maybe second in the league on home form as well. So what better game to go and do it to, you know, hopefully get a result against Stevenage and kick us on. So I know we're a bit short of the playoffs right now, but you know, nothing's impossible. There's still quite a lot of games. There's a lot of points to play for, so anything can happen.
There's still almost a third of a season to go.
Well, exactly, yeah. I didn't realise it was as much as that, but there you go. There's about 15 games or something left. So yeah, like I say, if we can put a run together, you know, we just need that first win. You know, get us that win, and hopefully take us out this rut, and we can start kind of playing without that pressure. Take the weights off our shoulders a wee bit. But we are looking forward to the challenge. It's a big game, and one, you know, hopefully we'll get 3 points from.